Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon for anybody tuning in on this very dark and mysterious night we have right now. I'm sorry, it's raining over here. It's been raining for a while here. I hope everybody that's safe, no matter where you are, and I hope everybody had a good day today by far.
It's hot as a motherfucker too.
Oh, it is hot. It's hot. It was hot this morning, and then it started raining like around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon where we are. Anywho, uh, today we're doing a lore vid on the Future Foundation Spider-Man, or Double FF Spider-Man, short for shorts.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really hoping the future be
We
made.
have a hostage situation. Fugitives have seized a bus. Intel
I
is active near Carnegie Hall.
I was gonna say I hope someone make a cosplay of this Spider-Man suit that look
Oh no no no!
fly.
It's already been done. It's already been done. The only thing is, with this version of the suit, if you pay attention to his eyes, that's glass or some form of shades, like very bulky, like shade type fabric. Uh, they're popping out of his mask. I see why people don't like this design for his mask. I think it's actually a lot scarier than I thought it was supposed to be, which I think is pretty good for Spider-Man. But this version is from the Fantastic Four, and Reed Richards made this outfit. Don't get me wrong, it looks so smooth, and they did a backwards version in the Amazing Spider-Man game from 2013, and it looks just as smooth. But yeah, I like the suit. I don't care. But the cosplay's already been done numerous times, so there's really nothing you can say or do. I just love how they do it because the people I've seen majority of the time that make this outfit, they use nothing but Sharpies, markers, and measurements, which is so good.
Alright, now let's get on to the robbery and the hostage situation.
I ain't gonna say, we ain't robbing nobody. We kicking tail. 1 second.
Preventing robbery, of course.
It's not a robbery. We're invading a base. Anywho, 1 second. Uh-oh. Boo-boo.
And you're done.
Up. Up. Thank God. Now, come on. Now, as I said before, this is another suit that Reed Richards has made for Spider-Man. In total, he's made two, and one was given to him by Johnny Storm. But sadly, this outfit came after the death of Johnny Storm. Now, see, in this particular storyline, and yes, this is 616 canon, by the way, Johnny Storm and the Fantastic Four, I believe, were either dealing with a threat in the negative zone or exploring it. I can't remember. But I do remember they were fighting a villain, and I believe the villain was a nihilist, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm not, thank you for trying to get me to know. But in this particular story, they were fighting a nihilist. It got a little too heavy.
Either
They
there's
had
a
to get the
weird
kids to
cosplay thing
safety.
going on, or it's the demons.
Could be both. They need social lives too.
Then let's see if I can make some new friends. Or enemies.
The Fantastic Four was getting over uh what's the word I'm looking for? Not overcompensated, because that's not even the right term to be using right now. Overrun. My bad. They were being overrun by the Nihilist force, and they had to get the kids to safety, as in Sue and Reed Richards' kids. The Thing took them back through the portal, and Johnny chose to stay behind to hold them off to give the Thing some time, so he can seal up the door. And then Johnny's last few words was, "Flame on! I can take you all on." I believe. I can't remember because it's been a long time since I read the story. Cause it was kind of hard for me to watch because I'm not used to Johnny always, playing the hero and dying like the hero. But he actually went supernova, something that Reed Richards kept telling him to never do unless it was like a live or die type situation. So he goes supernova, he annihilates half of the force, he wakes up not knowing what he just did at all. And next thing you know, he thought he won. Another force came around and was ready to kill him. And it gave me like Last Samurai vibes. Like you just finished one Armada, now you gotta fight another one. I'm like, dude, he can't catch a break. Then all of a sudden, it fades to black, it fades to a panel where you see the Human Torch getting jumped. Mind you, he is powerless now. He went supernova. He has no powers. He is out of juice, so he's about to get torn to shreds and pieces. The next panel you see the thing open the door back up. Well, not the thing. I think Reed Richards or the thing. They go back to the negative zone to open the door. And they see one of Annihilus's henchmen, and they pull up with the Fantastic Four outfit that Johnny was wearing, and it was ripped. And he just sitting there smiling, and I'm like, dang. I ain't never seen Reed Richards so devastated, not since they built the darn suit, or not suit, the robot that killed Goliath in Civil War, because they started having second thoughts after that stuff went down. But after that, Sue Storm was so devastated. I don't even remember if she went back there to kill a couple of them, or she was training, and she lost like control with her powers or an ability. Her kids were devastated too, because all they remember was Johnny just telling him, "I'll be right behind you" or some stuff like that. It was sad. It was really sad. It was how do I describe it? It was like. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm trying to describe it. It was like Scorpion King if you knew he was gonna die, but like, nah, he didn't die. So what they did,
Oh, sorry. Did I start on you?
after a long period of time and deciding to what to do next, they went ahead and asked Spider-Man would he be honored to take on Johnny's place in the Fantastic Four. Honestly, Spider-Man broke down just as much as the Fantastic Four did when he found out, because Spider-Man is friends with the Human Torch. Really good friends. He is too with Iceman and the X-Men. Alright, I'll be here.
And they have to go to their corner. No?
Doo-doo. So, sadly, a little, Peter said yes. He said he wanted to honor Johnny Storm.
Which one is better? The white or the black?
Black. Ooh. Ooh.
Be honest. You were all waiting.
And in the midst of that time, too, when he became a member of the Fantastic Four, he got very close with, God. I'm trying to remember his son's name.
Over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Oh,
Exactly. You
hold.
shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
Not this. Hold the start button and this button down at the same time. These two.
These two?
These two right here. Hold them down together.
Where's the best time to
Hmm?
go? When's the best time to let them go?
Like when you start seeing light blink. I'm sorry, y'all. We having technical difficulties at that.
If it doesn't work, I'm charging the red one.
1 second, everybody.
Want me to grab the white one?
That black one might be dead.
Possibly.
Don't tell me the white one did too.
Let me go charge it. I'm gonna sit on the other side.
Yeah, just put the black one back in. Just charge the black one while you at it. Well, not the black one. Charge the red one, since I know that's the one that works. Dang, that sucks. I can't believe both my controllers are dead. Yeet. What is it? Franklin! Franklin Godly. It took me so long to remember his son's name. Oh man, I am so sorry, everybody. Now I know one thing, I sure can't figure out his daughter's name.
Let me check the maximum occupancy for this place.
Hey, I'm using Droid Mac at this point, but just tell us in the comments wherever you can, okay?
Please. By the way, you going past my face the whole time. I'm about to knock you out because you look like a demon. But yeah, at the time he getting close to the Fantastic Four, he became real close with Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards even took a liking to him and made him immortal. I think I remember like saying all this in the previous video when I was doing Bombastic Bagman. So if you don't want to hear me talk twice, it is A-okay.
Huh? Finally, I'm back.
She's back in black.
You are
Literally.
too.
I'm wearing Batman pants and I'm talking about
Just
Spider-Man.
done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Does Batman have black
Clothes
cape?
down there. They'll clean things
You
up.
wear black too.
Mm-mm.
But anywho,
Excuse me. By the way, I hope nobody that's listening right now is like, oh, you know like you're comic book sinning right now because you're wearing DC stuff while you're doing Marvel stuff.
The case against him.
honestly, they may as well just kiss our asses. I mean,
What price range
For
are we
me, I
talking
don't care.
Any place you want. That has a dollar menu.
about? Still beats that time you tried to make dumplings.
Now, the funny part is, I think either like the 4th or 5th graphic novel for this particular story with Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm wasn't killed. He became the next Annihilus. There's some crazy rod, and I forgot the name of it, that gives him the ability of the forces in the negative zone. So what he did, he came back, he was crazy, he tried to, you know, take over the world and everything, and you could probably figure that out. But once he regained consciousness, I believe Peter was the first one that tried to, you know, talk to him after just beating him to a pummel. And he was trying to remind him who he was, but most importantly, he was glad to see that his friend was back and healthy. Well, healthy enough. And then, you know, the Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family, shared like a reunion type hug, and it was good. You have to hold it up in a certain way, Nate, because it's not like it used to be when I first had it.
I know.
Guys, if you work this hard
So.
for a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Do, 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 do. Wait, hold up.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. You're killing me. Hold it up in your hands. Just keep it in your hands.
I did. That's the problem. It's not charging.
Now you just moved it. Yeah, she's having a horrible day right now. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not really her fault. I didn't know the remotes were dead. I hope to God that you're not messing up the audio while you keep turning the controller off and on.
You know, fuck it. You may as well hit me from the distance.
Okay, now she's just gonna sit this one out. That's kind of cold.
It's not kind of cold if you ask me.
Not really.
Trying to be the charger.
You know, there's a reason why I don't ask you for things, because you think just because it don't go your way, you just need to put it down.
Need a report on the
Dude, it's not charging. I tried multiple times.
I'm looking at it. But it's okay, Nay. I ain't mad at you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yoink. Now, was this suit in Across the Spider-Verse? I didn't see it, and there was a lot of Spider-Man in that movie. So if it was in there, and if y'all got better eyes than me, let me know ahead of time. But like I said before, it was in the previous 2 games of The Amazing Spider-Man, the one that's based from the Andrew Garfield movie, I haven't seen it anywhere else, but I bet it's in the mobile version of Marvel's Avengers or whatever. I know there's a mobile game called Marvel's Avengers High or Marvel's High, and yes, this suit is in the game. Now, has it been in anything like animated recently? No, not really. It has really the same exact abilities too as Peter's regular suit, just with some added features given the science background of the Devil FF.
What type of added features we talking about?
Well, for one, it's less prone to be sliced, stabbed, and other. Most importantly, I think certain pieces of this suit is radiation proof, and it gives him a little stealth vibe to it because I think this suit can switch colors. Hence why there's a black version of this suit in the first Amazing Spider-Man game.
Looks like those mercenaries kidnapped a Roxxon exec and strapped an
Good to
explosive
know.
test on him.
Right
If
out.
they see you, they kill him. Tick-tock.
Honestly, I think that's all I got. That's based straight out my head.
Okay then.
Gotta move quick.
'Cause like I said, most of this stuff is hard for me to remember since it's been like a good minute of me not playing this game. I'm gonna say reading the books. You know how long it's been since I read specifically a Fantastic Four book? Because I try my best to find where all the good stuff happened, like where all the main stuff happened, but it gets hard.
Let's play the quiet game.
Now, is this one of the few suits I wouldn't mind seeing in the next game? Yes, I don't mind. Now, I know there will be a lot of suits that they won't use again in the next game. And I know most of the suits from Miles will be like brand spanking new right out of the box. I ain't mad about that neither. Boop, boop, boop. Dang, that's not what I was trying to do. And I failed.
Well, otherwise I they give you a different try.
If they see me, the hostage is dead.
Honestly, I was trying to use impact weapon. I didn't think about it till now. Time to go high. Ow.
Good night, Goon.
Yoink. Both of them gone.
Oh, they're so cute when they're sleeping.
Okay, okay, I see you, boo. I see you. Hold up.
Alright.
Wait for it.
How many impact looking at? 3?
No.
Got him.
So close to perfection.
I'm impressed.
Smooth.
And yet you sound like you want to kill me.
Not yet. I have so much more to learn.
Thank you, God, for Ben Riley's creation. Good look, I did mention before Ben Riley was the one who created impact webbing. Now, oh, this is one I will mention. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was in this suit or his original, but there is a version of Peter where he stayed a part of the Fantastic Four, but they called themselves the Fantastic Five, but he was murdered in the Spider-Verse by Morlun. If you read Superior Spider-Man, and I believe it's the 5th graphic novel when he's jumping through the Spider-Verse, he actually finds a version of Peter, part of the Fantastic Five, and he was murdered. Like, his neck was snapped and his life force was drained, everything. And I believe either he was wearing this suit or his regular Spider-Man suit, but with the 5 on it. I'm not sure. If y'all want to take a peek at it, go ahead. But I do remember that one specifically. But other than that, that's all I have on this Spider-Man at this point in time. Thank you for tuning in on another Spider-Man lore video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Later, Websters.
Living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs, swinging from the highest ledge. He can leap above my head.